Hello YouTube, Kraegan here. Welcome to my Let's Play episode 7 for the Dyson Sphere Program game. If you remember the last episode, we were trying to get our refineries up and running. We're still in the midst of that. We're going to be taking the refined oil from our storage facility and putting it into the chemical plant here. Which is the last part that we need to create sulfuric acid. And then over here I'm going to build a storage facility for the hydrogen that's coming out of these refineries. Now we're not going to get a whole lot of hydrogen out, but I don't want it to get backed up to the point where it stops production, because we're going to want a lot of it to create the red cubes that we're going to be making. So we want to get as much hydrogen stored as we can. That's really the only thing that's going to slow us down. So let's copy that recipe across. I think we're ready to turn this on and see what happens here. Okay, so we've got things flowing. I see oil coming out, refined oil. And that should just travel right into our chemical plant. And the rest of the components should be going in there as well. So we should be generating sulfuric acid now, which we are. And we'll need a storage facility to store that in. As I said in the previous video, you don't want to put that in a storage unit, or you'll definitely run out of room very quickly. So want to make sure we put that in a liquid storage. And I think I'm going to have to redesign things here. Well, maybe not. Let's see. If I put it there and I take a conveyor, delete that one, I can bring a conveyor right out of here and into... Is that too... That's too... I gotta back it up a little bit. Okay. There we go. There's like an invisible, like, I don't know, part around these storage tanks that you can't build on, so... Okay, there we go. So our sulfuric acid is chugging out of the chemical plant into our tank. So we got everything going, everything's up and running. Let's see how our... We've got a little bit of hydrogen going there. We'll get more. It'll be slow at first. So let's get our matrix labs set up. We're going to build, well, as many as we can, really. We're not going to be, the production of these isn't going to be great to start, but it'll be something. The other thing that we want to set up are some smelters that are going to create the energetic graphite. Now I've been toying with the idea of bringing them off the line that supplies our power plants. I might change that though. I might actually take a... Let's see how this does, but I might actually take a mining machine and put another one on that coal vein over there and have a separate conveyor belt coming out feeding the red cube production process, but we'll see. It may not be an issue. I just want to get this in a good position. I want it close to the smelter that's going to be producing the energized graphite, but also I want it close to the output of the hydrogen. I don't want it to travel too far before it actually creates what it needs to create. Okay, there's our smelter. And we're just going to be creating the energized, or energetic graphite. I always call it energized. Power up that facility. It's going to start pumping out energetic graphite. And these metal labs are not going to be doing research like we did in the blue labs. These labs are going to be solely creating red cubes. And then we're going to create some more labs out in the ocean that's near here. And we're going to feed those labs with these red cubes and the blue cubes. And we're going to have this huge research station out in the ocean. So, and actually, let's see what we can do here. We need some more. I'll wait for those to build. Grab some spare parts there. So there's not a whole lot. I expected more oil to be coming out of there. That doesn't look like there's a whole bunch coming out, so it'll be a slow process. I didn't think it would be that slow, but it'll definitely be slow. I want to create a conveyor belt out of here that's going to supply our labs with the hydrogen. Need to create some more of those labs while we're at it. We're going to stack them 3 high just like we did on the other side. This flight really helps you get around the map. It's nice when you unlock that. Wow, this is full. Not for long, but for now it's full. We'll be using those real soon. Grab some circuit boards while I'm at it. Can always use those for building various things, at least at the beginning. Okay, so we gotta go back to our structure here. Okay. Build some more actually. Okay. Once we have the parts to do it, it's just gonna have to build those, so that's good. We will start stacking those up 3 high, just like we did before. We should be able to get a few more on here. Perfect. Alright. That's what we're going to do for now. Total of 18. 9 in the front and 9 in the back. We're going to have to change the way we set up our conveyor though. We're going to need to do a double conveyor belt. Now, this is one situation where someone might use a splitter. I haven't found them extremely useful yet. I mean, it seems like I never have enough room for them, so I probably should start using them. I'm sure they're much more efficient than a double conveyor belt like we've got going here, but at this point this seems to work for me, so I'm going to go this route. Make sure we pull out the hydrogen. And put that into the lab. And then the graphite. Need to make sure we're pulling graphite out of the smelter. There we go. Then we're going to turn our red cube recipe on here, and these first 3 buildings should be making red cubes now. And we'll get them set up in the back as well. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. As you can see, our power station's working well. We're getting some production here. It's not great, but it's a start. The next video is going to be a little bit longer. We're going to complete the red cube production environment here, and then we're going to move on to our main research hub, which is going to be great. So if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching today. There'll be many more videos on Dyson Sphere Program, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Kraegan out.